in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here it is. Any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes now on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. From the corner, Jimmy Smith blitzes for the sack.
Brings up.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
5-yard line.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and 8 to throw the football. And how difficult is that for an offensive line when they look up and see all those extra bodies coming at them?
Tons of bodies coming in. They get a huge sack there. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their move, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
You alright, man. You alright.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
He just ran you over. 72.
Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 3.
Hurt.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Get down, get down.
Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Hardman on a return.
Why you go the other way?
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
50-50 ball.
Plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd
baby.
and 10 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Let's get it.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time.
Come on, Jackson.
Right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Action Jackson. What is that?
3rd down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a quick throw. It's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there into their hands. Tucker's kick is good.
Action Jackson.
Things up at 6-6. No problems in the field.
Come on, baby. Let's get it in.
2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And going deep for Hill.
50-50.
Incomplete.
The 50-50 ball.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
Ah, man.
They'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down.
Let's go, baby!
Queen. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Now this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson hit. And it's picked up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. You think about it, Charles. This is a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
What a play.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
You got me.
Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling.
Mix it up.
Reserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Chiefs 14. Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Quick slant to Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And finally down he goes as they work
At least we
inside
caught
the 10 to the 7.
Yeah, make them go for the field goal.
2 seconds
Get your
remaining.
points, man.
So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Get your field goal now. Think about it.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Told you to think about it.
Humphrey.
All you had to do is think about it.
They're not gonna get him.
But you didn't do it.
10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Told you to think about it.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So we've hit intermission.
Ah, this
It's
broken
halftime.
game.
This is the NFL, and it's a
I
presentation.
declined. I'm supposed to be able to go for it. I should have accepted. Either way, it didn't matter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
What about
Bucker
accept?
now to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 20. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second and 9 now from the 21. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And this
Come
one
on,
taken
man.
in
Put your
on the
feet
right sideline,
down.
but not in the
You
field
big
of
feet
play.
joker. Put your
Safety.
feet down.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Right back to Dobbins on first. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And some room to roll now. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. It's Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
On first down, Dobbins. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2. Brings up second and 8.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he is into the
Oh, that was hot, baby. Oh, that was nasty.
15 yards.
Oh,
And the
nasty.
Ravens have retaken the lead.
I got it all on
This
tape.
defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Don't quit, man. Don't do the quit thing. Come on. Doing the quit thing.
And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half.
Trying to quit. Don't quit, baby. It's all right. I done been beat very bad. I keep on playing. Don't quit. Yeah, he trying to give it up.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson from the shotgun.
Come on,
And
man.
it's
How you
intercepted
just
at the goal line.
tackle him, man?
Badger Tyrann Mathieu. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Ravens 19. Chiefs 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes fighting Hill for a big play. 44 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ravens 19. Chiefs 14.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Sliding out of the pocket. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Woo! Give me 2 of these. I'll take me 2 of these.
I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, yeah.
20, 10.
Give me 2 of
And
these.
he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way.
Chiefs 20.
Daddy. At least to see what Josh wants. Huh?
Now touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
No, just see what he wants right now.
And
Just see what
take a
he
seat, and the drive will begin at the
He ain't come back.
25-yard line.
25-yard line.
He might want some cheeses or something. Daddy trying to beat the Chiefs. I ain't never beat him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Come on, baby. Come on over there and get the
Marquise Brown
ball.
was the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Baltimore.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Shouldn't have went out of bounds. That was stupid.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Did mommy give you what you needed, boy?
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Come over here.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hike. Get over there. Get back over there.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Dobbins, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Leave me alone. Okay, excuse me. I'm getting it out. Who is it?
All right.
On 2nd down now.
Got him.
Dobbins. And he's
Finally
across
beat
for
the
a late
Chiefs.
touchdown.
After about 30,000 tries.
That one should just about put a capper on this game.
Finally got him.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Who's that?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
One of them.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.